Hey guys, and welcome back or welcome to my channel. So today I'm doing something a little bit different, but I'm so excited for this video. I am very strict with myself about how much I spend on makeup. I'm also not rich, so I can't afford to buy all the newest things. But this time around I was particularly really excited for this brand, Selena Gomez. I love her. I mean, who doesn't, right? And she came out with her new makeup line called Rare Beauty, and I couldn't help myself. I'm like, you know what, let me at least spend like $50 on it. So I did spend only $50, and I was only able to afford the foundation and like one lipstick, but I want to go back for like a bunch more. But anyway, so I wanted to quickly share with you guys my experience using the foundation and the lipstick. I found that with this specific foundation, I had to use a very heavy moisturizer, and also I went ahead and spritzed myself with a little bit of face mist before applying the foundation. I tend to normally use either very thin skin tint, BB creams, or dewy foundations. And this foundation, I wouldn't say it's exactly matte, but it definitely has a little bit more of a satin finish. So for my skin, I have combination skin, and I do have some dry areas. So around my nose, also underneath my eyes and on my forehead tend to be like my most dry areas. So I found that with this foundation, I couldn't be cheap when it came to priming and moisturizing prior to using the foundation, because otherwise it really does cling on to those dry areas and it's very visible. So I guess that serves as a little tip for you girls who might have some dryness. Make sure you use a really good moisturizer, a really good primer prior to this foundation, just so that you don't make the same mistake that I did. Also, I do have a friend who has very oily skin, and she actually bought the primer for Rare Beauty, the primer that comes with the collection, and she absolutely loves it. She says that her skin looks very radiant, but it doesn't look oily at all. She feels like it controls the oil on her skin. So if you do have really oily skin, then you might want to consider trying the primer, because I heard that it's really good. Personally, I definitely want to buy it. I want to buy everything else in the collection little by little. But yeah, you might want to consider that. Okay. With my combination skin and the dry areas that I do have, I found that for me the best way to apply this foundation was to use a beauty blender, a beauty sponge, anything that wasn't a makeup brush. I did try using a makeup brush with this foundation a couple of times, and I felt that it just kind of like aggravated my dry areas. It just didn't really help the foundation to settle in. I've seen a lot of videos where people were using a makeup brush to apply the foundation, and it looks so beautiful on them. I don't know if maybe I'm just like too harsh with the brush, if I'm just like not doing it properly, but I didn't really have luck using a brush this time around. So I'm gonna keep playing with it. It might just be that because, you know, like I mentioned, the parts that I do have really dry in my skin are like really dry right now. So maybe that's why. Maybe once I kind of catch up on my hydration and my skin is a little bit more moisturized, I'll have a little bit better luck with the makeup brushes, perhaps. But for now, I've been using the beauty blender, and I really like the finish that it gives me. I feel like my skin just looks really radiant throughout the day, and it doesn't get too oily, it doesn't get too dry. And I'll be honest with you, I don't have a setting spray. I haven't been using like a setting powder with it, like anything like that. So I feel like this foundation just works so well on its own. Now, the next thing that I tested was to see what kind of other products I could use with this foundation. In this clip, I'm showing you the bronzer that I've been currently using. It's from the Body Shop, and it's a bit more of like a gel, almost like a light honey consistency. Like, it is definitely a little bit of a watery gel bronzer. I don't know how to explain it, but You see in the clip it's a little bit runny but a little bit thick. So I found that this foundation works really well with water-based items. It works really well also with gel-based items, cream-based items. Like, I've used absolutely everything with this foundation, and I feel like everything blends in perfectly. A couple of things I wanted to mention just quickly is that the foundations do come in 48 shades, so I think that's very inclusive. I really absolutely love that about the brand. I was able to find my perfect shade. In this video, I'm not actually using my perfect shade. I bought two, and this one, I was just trying out one that one of the girls at Sephora told me would be like my perfect tone, but it didn't end up being my perfect tone. I did get a second bottle, which did end up being my perfect tone, so you will find your perfect match for sure. So I thought that was amazing. And also, I just love what this brand stands for, just embracing our uniqueness, what makes us rare, what makes us feel beautiful. I just love the overall message in the brand. And also the fact that Selena started a fund to help provide mental health aid to underserved communities. I think that's amazing. Also, how dare I just realized that I didn't even mention the packaging at all. Oh my goodness, this packaging is just gorgeous. I am not one that normally leaves my makeup on my table or anything like that. I kind of like to store everything away. The less clutter, the better. Clutter? That sounds weird. Anyway, you know what I mean. So I don't normally leave my makeup out, but this makeup, I'm like, might need to get myself a little makeup stand and display it. Now moving on to the lip product. I absolutely love this lip product. It is so good. I don't think I've ever loved a lip product more than I've loved this one. It's absolutely amazing. First of all, the color payoff is gorgeous. You could put as little as you want or as much as you want. And the second thing is that it's so comfortable. Like, I encourage you, if you buy just one item from the whole collection, get the lip souffle, because it's just so good. It's so creamy. I absolutely love it. So I've been actually using this every single day. I definitely will be going back and getting more colors. I just love it. I feel like the finish is such a nice satin finish, and it looks so nice on the lips, and you don't feel it throughout the day. It doesn't dry my lips out. I am obsessed. Overall, obsessed with the items I got. I absolutely love it. I just can't stop raving about Rare Beauty. I'm just so happy. So happy with these products. But anyway, if you guys have any questions or comments, as always, you can leave them down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day and that you're doing well, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and I'll leave you here with a tiny little cringy clip montage, or whatever you want to call it, of me showing off my makeup. Bye.